اوكي بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد اللهم اني اسالك من فضلك. So in this video we'll be talking about tourist attractions, which is unit 9, action pack. So the title of this lesson, which is Alhambra Palace, we'll be talking about Alhambra Palace, which is a very well-known place in Spain nowadays. So before we start, as usual, we have to look at the words. So we have the words in the box, as you see in page 70. The first word we have overlook, spectacular, courtyard, marble, fountain, arch, dome, plasterwork, calligraphy, arcade. Again, let's read the words, please. Yes, the first word we have overlook, spectacular, courtyard, marble, fountain, arch, dome, plasterwork, calligraphy, and arcade. Please have a look at the pictures at the top of the page before you start. Excellent. So we will start with the word overlook. When we say overlook, that means having a view of something, usually from above. Having a view of something, usually from above. When we say spectacular, a synonym for spectacular could be something like amazing or astonishing, great, or something like that. Courtyard. So what does courtyard mean? Excellent. It's an unroofed area that is completely or partly surrounded by buildings. So unroofed area that is completely surrounded by buildings. When we have the word marble, can you guess the meaning of marble? That this is stone where you find in kitchen, something like that. So marble is a white hard kind of stone that is often used in architecture and making statues. So if we want to make statues, the appropriate material that should be used is what? Is marble, because it's very strong. Let's move to the word fountain. When you say fountain, that means a pool inside a pool from where water goes high and in the air and falls back down. This is what we mean by fountain. Let's go to the word arch. When we say arch, that means what? What do you think the word arch means? Yes, an opening in a structure that has the form of a semicircle and supports what's built above it. Semicircle. Arch. And it's different from a dome. Dome, we have, like in mosques, we have domes. While also in castles or in palaces, we have something like arches. Al-Qaws, yes. Dome, when you say dome, that means what? Dome. Yes, a round roof on top of a building, such as a mosque. A mosque, yes. And a church, something like that. So, would you please explain the word plasterwork? What do we mean by plasterwork? Yes. Plaster as part of the interior of a building, especially covering the surface of a wall, are formed into decorative shapes and patterns. This is what we mean by plaster. Any material that is made by plaster, used for decoration and places such as palaces, especially talking about the title, which is Alhambra Palace. Calligraphy, do you know what calligraphy means? The art of producing beautiful handwriting using special pens or brushes. Arcade. Now the word arcade is Of course, it's a noun. It's not an adjective. This is the part of speech of the word. So when we say arcade, what's the part of speech of the word? It's a noun, as I said. Noun, it's a noun, yes. A covered passageway with arches along one or both sides. Excellent. So after we have explained the words, all of the words, can you put any three of these words in sentences? يعني can you give us three sentences using three words from what we have explained in a minute just? This is good for you. So I want you to use three of these words in sentences of your own, please. So have a look of them and do this as a home assignment. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you soon.